So I meant to go ahead and record this video yesterday, but yesterday the studio was taken over by a bingo drag queen. So I had to borrow out the studio yesterday, and this giant box came from Apple, and I was so excited. I had to wait to make the video until today. So before we go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes, we're going to do something a little bit different today, something a little bit annoying, something that's absolutely mandatory because nobody's paying my bills. We're going to go ahead and roll a little commercial. Thanks Nomadic Gear for supporting the channel. I'm kind of known for spending a ridiculous amount of money on luggage and high-end backpacks. Then I came across Nomadic bags and I absolutely fell in love with the Nomadic backpack, and now I'm in love with the Nomadic Carry-On Pro. This is a 2-bag-in-1 type of deal and it will not disappoint you. If you're in the market for some new luggage, a messenger bag, or a backpack that's big enough to take on a trip and still carry on the plane, then look no further. Take a moment and check them out. Link is in the description. Don't forget to click on the red sale link at the top of the page. You'll thank me later. Back to the video. Thanks for watching that. I really appreciate it. What we're doing today is we're going to unbox and give you guys a first impression of the iPad Pro case. This is the new Magic Keyboard case. Now, this is what I want. I want to show you this. Look at this iPad. You can see the grime that has just been built over this thing. Now I clean it, I wash it, I've sanitized it as the result of COVID. However, I want you just to notice, this is a very worn case. It has some abuse to it. I've used it, it's held up, it has never broke, it has never faltered. So I'm saying this is an upgrade for the sake of an upgrade, not an upgrade at the sake of a necessity. Let's dive into the box and actually see what this is, because I was a little jealous when all of these things started launching and all the videos started coming out because of the price. This thing was so expensive and this box is so big. Hi there. So let's go ahead and explore the box because this is a $350 box. So let's enjoy it. So we've got the couple different settings or versions. As you can see, we've got closed flat, kind of tilted up, a little bit tilted more, flexing its muscles right there. That's the big whoop-de-doo about this case, is it's got this floating effect. Now for someone who is not going to be upgrading their iPad Pro, mainly because it does everything I need, I have no desire to get a different one. I hate changing iPads. I probably upgrade my iPad as often as I upgrade my computer. Once I get a computer, I max it out, I spec it out, and I absolutely keep it as long as I can. So with that said, let's go ahead. Cut. It's Apple. There's no cutting involved. I didn't mean to do that. Wow. That was a satisfying snap open. I like the packaging a lot. Look how clever that is. So a comparison between the two cases. As you can see, this one is definitely taller. A big difference, as you can see, is the camera right there. See what I told you? Drag queens took over the studio. There's makeup on everywhere. The functionality behind this one is you get two views, one there, and then you get one here, and then of course your Apple Pencil goes up there. My Apple Pencil somewhere in my bag. I don't use that very much, so I'm not really too concerned with it, but that's the way it is. So let's go ahead and take this out, and this is our new one, and I'm just exploring this for the first time. I've also watched 0 review videos on this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I just know I started seeing them come out everywhere and I was like, I gotta have it. So it opens, it extends that much, as it can go like this, it can flex here, it can go down, flex there. It does, it has like that floating effect. And it raises it up a little bit. This is one clever design, Apple. You guys are winning here on this one. The keyboard lights up. That is gorgeous. This is like It's clicky, guys. Whereas if we come over here and just take a quick stroll down memory lane, this is more of a gentle touch, a soft push, right? This completely leveled up my iPad. Here is a power cord, so I'm gonna plug this in, but it added an extra USB-C. I'm sure this is going to be really handy for productivity, for accessories, for a card reader. I know a couple creators that do all of their editing on their iPad. I find it very impressive. I'm always in awe at mobile creators that do that. I prefer the computer, but this is just, guys, I'm blown away by this. One thing I am not understanding is why we can't flip all the way back. Like, I like this design. If you're someone, I guess, who folds your keyboard back a lot and you go like this and you do that whole thing, this might actually be the case for you. If you're cool keeping it locked and loaded, this might be the iPad for you. I'll be honest with you. I would like for it to go this, maybe to bend a little bit more, but I also understand that there needs to be limits, and Apple probably put a great deal of thought into it. So, okay, so the question, guys, right, is this worth a $349 upgrade? Well, you mix in this tiltiness, which I'm not fond of. I like to flip my back all the way, but I understand we're gonna make some sacrifices. I don't get everything I want, but you gain a much nicer clicky keyboard. So the touches are terribly satisfying. It's like, wow, I know I just hit that key. You get this great trackpad that's just, it's perfect. As far as like a first impression of this, I'm impressed. Impressed. Apple, I'm a little speechless. I'm so impressed at how nice this came out. I feel like you didn't give me a whole new trackpad. You didn't give me a whole new keyboard. You didn't give me a whole new case. I feel like you gave me a whole new iPad Pro. So if you're thinking about upgrading and you're like, do I need the new one? Should I get it? I suggest just buying the case and taking that for a spin and seeing how you feel. And if you think you still need to upgrade to the newer version, go ahead and do it. So the verdict is in. A big giant thumbs up to you, Apple. This keyboard is a great accessory. It's a major win. I cannot wait to take it into the world and actually use it a little bit more today. I'm gonna use this for a few days and then come back and let you guys know a good review on this. This was just my first impressions. For the love of tech, guys, I love you. You love me. Aren't we a happy tech loving family? I love you. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to pay me the ultimate creator compliment, share my content with your friends and family on social media. Until next time, for the love of tech, namaste.